Hey guys, and welcome to Hunters Connect. So some of you want to get into waterfowl hunting, and you may be wondering, what's the best gun to take into the field? Am I taking a rifle? Am I taking a shotgun? Any other sort of firearm? Am I taking a bow? Since waterfowling is a wing shooting sport and you're shooting at a moving target, a shotgun is the most preferred choice for a firearm because you are sending a bunch of pellets downrange. So I'll start first by talking about the pump action shotgun. So the reason it's called a pump is because it's a manual pump moving the forearm back and forth to cycle the shells through the action. And this is just your old trusty standby. It's gonna allow you to jack the shells in and out on your own, and you're not worried about a semi-automatic system, which I will talk about next. So you have the pump shotgun. The other most widely used shotgun is going to be the semi-auto. So what you're gonna do is every time you pull the trigger, the action will cycle itself and eject another shell. So this is, push this button, basically every time you shoot, this action slides back on its own and jacks another shell into the chamber, allowing you to fire. Is a pump better than a semi-auto or a semi-auto better than a pump? Really, it's the shooter's choice. A lot of people swear by a pump because they feel like it's more trustworthy in the field. A lot of people swear by the semi-auto because it gives you the opportunity to fire shells downrange quicker. But I've shot both my entire life and I can't tell you which one I like more. Moving beyond just the different actions of the guns, we're going to talk about the two most widely used calibers or gauges of shotguns, if you will. So here I have the two most widely used gauges of shells. They're both 3-inch shells. The one in my right hand is a 20 gauge shell, so you can see a much smaller diameter than the 12 gauge shell. So you're going to have a little bit less powder, a little bit less pellets, but still a deadly round for any type of waterfowling. In my left hand, you have a standard 3-inch 12 gauge shell. A little bit larger diameter, you're going to get more pellets in there, a little bit more powder, so when you shoot, you're definitely going to have more punch in that shoulder. Both the 12 and the 20 gauge are very versatile gauges and can be used for basically any bird species. So when choosing a shotgun, one of the things that you want to take into account is your size. If you are a kid just getting into the sport, you're going to want to go with a 20 gauge. It's a little less hard on the shoulder, a little less loud on the shot. So you're not going to be flinching on the shot. You see it's a little less oomph in that shot and just gives you an overall better experience if you're just getting into it as a kid. Also, if you're a small frame shooter, if you're a smaller person, you don't want to just get your shoulder hammered all day, look at getting a 20 gauge. I know I have shot and I know lots of people that are full-grown men shooting 20 gauges and they are just as deadly in the field as all of the guys shooting 12 gauges. Again, if you want a few more pellets, a little bit bigger bang, a little bit more spread when you're sending shots down range, maybe the 12 gauge is the right option for you. So hopefully that gives you a little bit better breakdown of the different types of shotguns and the different gauges that you're going to want to take into the field while waterfowl hunting, and it'll help you make a good decision on which gun is right for you when getting into the sport. Thanks for watching this video on Hunters Connect. Be sure to subscribe and watch all of our other hunting videos.